Yo cryptos! Today we're gonna talk about Ethereum. The purpose of this video is really to explain Ethereum in the simplest way, so we'll leave aside all technical details and really focus on the project, its operation, and the value it brings. So let's go! Ethereum is a decentralized exchange protocol, allowing users to create programs called smart contracts. Basically, it's a global computer made of an independent computer network that anyone can program and use as they want to create a new type of application. Ethereum was created in 2014 by Vitalik Buterin after seeing the potential of the Bitcoin blockchain. So what sets it apart from Bitcoin is that Bitcoin was created for currency trading, exchange, while Ethereum will allow all types of application needing a blockchain, not just currency trading. Let's see how it works. In the classic and current system, a company creates an application and has a server to run it. The users of the application go through this server that performs the calculation. It is a centralized network. The company owns this data and controls all the program execution. So if the server is destroyed or the bank is bankrupt, the application no longer works. If the data is corrupted in the server, they are lost forever. With Ethereum, a company develops an application and loads it in the network. This code or program is called a smart contract. The program no longer depends on the company to operate, but it is the entire computer network that executes the instruction on the Ethereum blockchain. These network participants are individuals like you and me, or a company that have decided to use their computers for the Ethereum blockchain. They are called miners. The data is stored in the blockchain, available to everyone and known by everyone, so these applications are called decentralized application or dApps. When a person uses the decentralized application, it goes through the Ethereum network. So a miner, a computer, takes care of the calculation and he is rewarded in Ether, the money of Ethereum, for giving his equipment, his electricity, and his computing power. Once the operation is over, it is noted in the Ethereum blockchain, a kind of registry that lists all the operation of the network. So what is the point of proposing application on the blockchain? The blockchain makes it possible to certify exchanges or operation. Due to its construction, the network is reliable and secure. To stop working, all independent computers have to stop working at the same time. In addition, as each computer has to download the blockchain, to be able to modify a data, you have to be able to modify it on 51% of the computer that possess the blockchain. So for example, a university may issue degrees via the blockchain. So a program will write on the blockchain that people A has obtained such degree with such mention, and the miner will lend its computing power to run the program and will then be paid in Ether. So for the university and the students, they will have an indelible record of graduation, and future employers will be able to see if these people was graduated or not. So this example is already being applied, but we can still imagine a full application in the future. The power of Ethereum is to associate its blockchain with its smart contract. So what is a smart contract? It is a program that automatically executes an agreement between two people. So this agreement, once sent on the blockchain, is totally reliable because it is only controlled by a computer that has no judgment. It is unstoppable because none of the participants in the contract can go back or change the terms when this contract is sent to the blockchain. And it's totally checkable, so the code and its resolution are stored in the blockchain and everyone can check the results. Take the example of an exchange of money. You want to send one Ether to your friend, so we cannot speak in euros because it has to be related to Ethereum. So you want to send one Ether to your friend. The smart contract verifies that you have this Ether by analyzing all the transactions that were made on the blockchain, and if it's the case, it writes on the blockchain that your address has lost one Ether and that of your friend won one Ether. But let's imagine a contract for the rental business. So person A wants to rent a car to person B. So the smart contract verifies that A has in his possession the sum of the rental price and the price of the deposit and freezes this sum. If A returns with the car as it is, it's great. Then the smart contract withdraws to A the sum of the rental price and gives it to B. But on the other hand, if A damages the car or steals the car, then the smart contract withdraws to A and gives to B the price of the rental as well as the deposit. It's even better because B has a formal proof that A never gave him back his car, so it can keep it forever in the Ethereum blockchain. In case you subscribe to a daily insurance on your air ticket, the terms are clear. If your plane is 2 hours late, then the insurance reimburses you the price of the ticket. To check the time of the planes, it is necessary to appeal to a trusted third party that both parts of the contract deem reliable and that is defined upon writing the contract. For example, the insurance will tell you that this is based on the flight record of the airport. Once validated, the contract is sent to the blockchain and we cannot go back. If your plane is 2 hours late, then the contract automatically sends you the price of your plane ticket. No need to make the process to get back the money. It's immediate and the insurance cannot cancel it. So this was some example of smart contract, and there will be many other applications that we can't even imagine today. But here are 3 big families that we will be able to achieve with this. So the creation of tokens, because it will be possible to represent dividends or voting shares, fidelity point, concert tickets, or even proof of possession. The company Digix has created a token that will represent the possession of 1 gram of gold. The application creation, we have already mentioned it in an example. We can also mention Ujo Music, which wants to allow artists to automatically recover their copyright by placing their music in the blockchain. And DAOs, Decentralized Automatic Organization, I'm not going to dwell on it because it's a bit complicated and you'll need an entire video, but in a nutshell, it can get closer to business council, investment fund, or any other organization that can make decisions on the evolution of a smart contract to which it is linked. And initially, the Ether was not designed as a monetary asset, but as a crypto field. It can be traded for money on a market platforms or used to execute a contract or to create smart contract. But keep in mind that the Ether was initially made to operate its contract. The exchange is done automatically when you execute the contract, you're taken an Ether. So thus, the execution of a contract requires to possess Ether, and to possess Ether, it is necessary to participate in the network. You have to buy them from participants who run the contract. So the circle is complete. That's it for Ethereum Global Principle. This video simplifies concept to really make you understand, and you can find sources in the description. Just know that Ethereum has just entered its mainstream stage. It should gradually improve its user interface and set up a decentralized application store like the App Store or Play Store. As time passes, we should have access to more and more applications, and as well as other cryptocurrencies mixing with Ethereum blockchain like Augur. If you really believe in Ethereum, then buy now and try to sell higher in the future when the applications are developed and the technology is adapted to the general public. Feel free to ask your question in comments and ask me what other topics or cryptocurrencies you like to be addressed. So it was all for today on Crypto Analyse. Do not hesitate to like, to vote, to comment, and to subscribe to the page. See you soon on Crypto Analyse.